You know what I'm talking about? It's your partner, man. Who? It's your partner, man. You know what I'm talking about? What's good with the people, man? You know what I'm talking about? How's y'all doing on this mind molding Monday? You know what I'm talking about? What you talking about, baby? Cuz I'm gonna tell you in a minute. You know what I'm talking about? What's good, people like hee, ha ha. You know what I'm talking about? Ken in the pen, man. All my folks incarcerated. All my folks who not, man. Everybody on the bottom of that thing. Everybody on the top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We gonna get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Did I say Ken in the pen? I don't know what if I didn't. Go get that stick up in storage now, man. You can go and get you one off of 76 MacArthur. Giants liquor. You know what I'm talking about? You can go get you one off 82nd Hillside Barbershop. You know what I'm talking about? They say somebody putting them in their storage in the hundreds. Thank you, young man. You know what I'm talking about now. You know. You know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Baby cuz got him. You know what I'm talking about? Did you see him? You know what I'm talking about? But if all else fails, man, you can go and get you one off of Amazon. Make sure you go and get you a hardback. You know what I'm talking about? Swing that finger, young man. You know what I'm talking about? Go and get one for Juneteenth, baby, cuz you know what I'm talking about? Worldwide, INC, Worldwide Incorporated, man. You say, what does that mean, baby, cuz? It means everybody, you know what I'm talking about, in Dugu, Fresh, Mike, Lil Rude, not Lil Rude, Lil Rude, you know what I'm talking about, Tata the player. That's who comes next, man. Same thing, folks. You know what I'm talking about? Same thing. Everybody on the bottom of that thing, man. Everybody on top of that thing, man. Keep that head up. Keep pushing. We're going to get through it to get to it. You know what I'm talking about? Let's get through these disclaimers. You know, good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug users. You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, before we get to that one, I'm going to say always, and I mean always. Brush your whiskers when you're on TV, boy. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no drug users. No. Nope. I don't promote no drug sellers. You know what I'm talking about? No, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no alcohol consumption. No siree, bub. You know what I'm talking about? Don't take a sip of the sippers. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. You know what I'm talking about? I don't promote no crime. I don't promote no violence. No, I don't promote no domestic violence. Keep your hands off the people. People, you know what I'm talking about? You know what I'm talking about? Don't, you know what I'm talking about? Promote, you know what I'm talking about? No. Negativity, no. You know what I'm talking about? No, you know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me, man, I don't promote shit. You know what I'm talking about? Not shit. You know what I'm talking about? Nah. You know what I'm talking about? Me, all I promote is y'all go ahead and do what you're going to do with your time, young ladies and gentlemen. Make sure you find the right thing to do with it. We don't know how much we got people. But a good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't prejudiced, nah. You know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself, you know what I'm talking about? I ain't got nothing against the sexually different. No, you know what I'm talking about? Good brother like myself. And I ain't got nothing against the little people. Nah, you know what I'm talking about? Me, man, I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? They was talking to me. Hold on, I messed that up. I ain't got no problems with nobody. You know what I'm talking about? Me, I love everybody. You know what I'm talking about? As a matter of fact, you know what I'm talking about? I'm on a quest. You know what I'm talking about? Bring that peace. You know what I'm talking about? That joy. You know what I'm talking about? And that love. You know what I'm talking about? That love. Back to YouTube community, man. You with me? Come on over here, man. Mess with your partner. Hey. Check it out, man. Come fuck with a nigga one time. You know what I'm talking about? Say, bro, you still ain't lit that weed. I'm gonna say. There you go. How's you doing? You know what I'm talking about? Shout out to everybody who thought they heard somebody say I got a dip when they really said I got the shit. You know what I'm talking about? Man, please use your restroom. I see you fucking, you know what I'm talking about? Five pop. Can't find my towel, man. I don't know. Oh, there you go. You know what I'm talking about? Didn't have to go nowhere. You know what I'm talking about? Now, mind mode Monday, bread go something like this. Man, I just was crooking. Yeah, mind mode Monday go something like this, y'all. Now, y'all always hear bro talking about watch out. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let nobody put no thought in your head, man. Watch out what you watch, man. Watch out, you know what I'm talking about? Watch your intake, you know what I'm talking about? Or what you put in your head. Say, bro, what is my mind mode in Monday? It's just that, folks. Now, you might not think so, but these people are experts at molding our minds, bro. You feel me? It's something like what's going on right now. Now, you could be living in a peaceful place, right? It ain't been no murder there ever. You know what I'm talking about? But you'll get to watching the news, seeing all these mass shootings and shit, and it would create a perception in your head that the whole world like that, even though where you at, ain't even got no problems. You feel what I'm saying? They'll mold your mind to believe that's the perception outside. You know what I'm talking about? So even though you live in a safe place, in your mind, you think the safe place where you live at now is dangerous. You know what I'm talking about? Got you on high alert for no reason. Even though in reality, if you just went by reality and used your own common sense, ain't nothing happen where you live that ever. You know what I'm talking about? But you keep watching that news and shit, and they showing all these mass killings, and every time you just turn on something happening, they will put a perception in your mind, something getting ready to happen at where you live at. Now, I don't know why they do that. I'm just telling you that's what they do. Firepower. I'm just telling you that's what they do. So on this mind molding Monday, you got to make sure, bruh, that you kind of stay on top of that. Your intake, you get what I'm saying? Your beliefs and your perception and all that, bruh, because that's how all that shit is kind of tied into one. That's how they whoop us with the smoke and mirrors. You feel me? That's how they whoop us with the smoke and mirrors. They mold our mind into like fear, disrespect, all that shit that come along with it, bruh. That is like they got you thinking the way you want to, bruh. It's almost like a chess game. You know what I'm talking about? Firepower. Man. They molding our mind. Y'all see that? You know what I'm talking about? Hold on, y'all. There we go. But they molding our mind, folks. They got you, it's just like playing chess, folks. You ever made a move that you wanted somebody to bite on, but you did it on purpose, and as soon as they bet on that, you came through the back door, you got them, they wasn't even looking at that checkmate or something like that. But it's just not the news, you know what I'm talking about? We living in a game, we living in a era where, like, if you're not paying attention to what's really going on, bro, you'll get yourself caught up in somebody else's game, you know what I'm talking about? You'll get caught up, you hear motherfuckers say now, I guess it's called finesse, or however they say that shit, finesse, you know what I'm talking about, when you ain't paid attention and got, I guess they call it, I finessed them now or whatever, bro, but there's more of that shit going on, you know what I'm talking about? So if you don't look out, bro, you'll run yourself into somebody else's game. So don't let nobody just sit around you and mold your mind, you know what I'm talking about? Now, I'm not saying this for the people to go out there and you be on high alert, you're looking at everybody thinking they doing something, I ain't saying that, bro, but as a human being, you need enough common sense to understand real, genuine, and bullshit, you know what I'm talking about? Even when the bullshit comes as real genuine, you know what I'm talking about? It's just like, I'm gonna give you a basketball analogy. It's like Kevin Durant, you know what I'm talking about? You can't hide forever, you know what I'm talking about? We seen who you was before, you know what I'm talking about? We seen who you was after it, you know what I'm talking about? You came and blended in, you know what I'm talking about? All looked like you had skills then, huh? Of course you did, bruh. Because there was too many people to worry about. We hid him, you get what I'm saying? But it's like that. So just look out, y'all. Don't let nobody mold your mind, folks. I'm talking about news. I'm talking about this old bullshit ass TV programming, because that's what they doing, folks. They sitting out there, they letting you watch shit. You know what I'm talking about? That's how they desensitize you to it. That's how we got to the point where you could just walk around and brag about, hell yeah, I told on him and I'll do it again. You know what I'm talking about? Like that nigga Samuel Jackson in The Time to Kill, what that nigga say when they kept on his mother. Yeah, and I hope they didn't. Yeah, I'm glad they died, and I hope they burn in hell. You know what I'm talking about? And all that shit right there, bro. But you just gotta watch out, bro. Because if you really, like, that's the main cause of the brainwashing. Because a motherfucker will sit here and double talk you to death, folks. they'll be in a stolen car pointing at a motherfucker stealing one. You get what I'm saying? You just gotta watch this shit, man. It's just everything. You gotta watch what you intake. You know what I'm talking about? Because depending on what your intake is, you know what I'm talking about, your output. You know what I'm talking about? You don't want that shit to get mixed up with your output. You know what I'm talking about, man? Because motherfuckers don't get, bruh. Everybody was born pure. And I said this before. It takes effort to be fake. You get what I'm saying, folks? And everybody got their different perception of fake and real. You know what I'm talking about? But you get what I'm talking about. So y'all just watch out, man. Happy Juneteenth to everybody. You know what I'm talking about? Yesterday was Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to everybody. You know what I'm talking about? I didn't get to and talk to yesterday, man. Shout out. Happy Father's Day to the people in the pen. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all just watch out for that mind molding, man. Because motherfuckers will come around, bruh, and play with your thoughts. You get what I'm saying, man? And don't let nobody do that. I don't give a fuck who it is, bruh. Look at that shit for yourself, folks. You just gotta look at shit for yourself. You know what I'm talking about? Don't let somebody else tell you how to feel about something that's happening to you. You know what I'm talking about? That's why I ain't never got asking too many people questions, you know what I'm talking about some shit I been in, you know what I'm talking about? It don't matter, bruh, because you not in it. And so whatever you tell me, bruh, it's going to be your perspective from not being in the shit that I'm in, you know what I'm talking about? Y'all watch that. You know what I'm talking about? Because the motherfucker, just like I tell y'all, love is free, folks, so don't pay for it. You get what I'm saying? Love is free, so don't pay for it. Don't let no motherfucker come around, you know what I'm talking about, under the printing, under the however you say that damn word, you know what I'm talking about, under the printings that, however you say it, you know what I'm talking about, that they showing love, but the whole time, like, oh man, they got some crafty game if you don't see it. So I'm just telling y'all, put your crafty glasses on at times, you know what I'm talking about? Don't be running around on high alert and fuck your chance off because it seemed too good and all that, bro. Like, you should just be able to spot that shit and you should be able to see what it is when it is. That's all I'm saying. You get what I'm saying? Don't get caught up, bro. Because they mind molding out here, bro. By the time you wake up, bro, you know what I'm talking about? Oh, they talking about that finesse, man. Listen, man, you just got. You get what I'm saying? Then they put the wool over your eye. You know what I'm talking about? Almost like one of these masks without eye holes. You know what I'm talking about? Couldn't see shit. You know what I'm talking about? By the time you can see, that's when you realize, you know what I'm talking about? It's over with. So shout out to everybody out there. Watch the mind mode, man. You know what I'm talking about? That news, all that hip hop Hollywood, all this old senseless shit, you know what I'm talking about? They got us going backwards, bro. You know what I'm talking about? They got us making it, then we going back to get in trouble. You know what I'm talking about? They got us making legal money to fund illegal activities. Y'all ran that back. Don't make no sense, man. You know what I'm talking about? But they done mind molded us into that behavior, folks. I keep telling y'all they gonna put the famous people out there and they gonna make it seem cool. But you notice the famous people still walking around now. A few of the other people getting killed though. You know what I'm talking about? But they still walking around, bruh. But they the poster child for this shit. You know what I'm talking about? It's almost like niggas playing G.I. Joe or something. You know what I'm talking about? Niggas got all the money trying to take over the world. This is how you, bro, this shit, they mind molded us into some bullshit, bro. We going backwards, bro. We just is. We going backwards. And then when you get caught up in that conspiracy and shit, you know what you're going to have to do with all that money? You know what I'm talking about? Give it right back to them. So how you going to give it? Because you're going to have to pay for lawyers, all stuff, you know, all that shit, bro. And like OG once told the famous boxer nigga, you can have all the millions, but in jail you only get to spend $150 a month. Hey, whooped his ass. You can have all that shit, nigga. You get to spend the same amount as me though, $150. Just because you one of the famous people, that don't mean you get to spend more on the store, man. Your ass will be up in there. But don't let them mind mold you into that bullshit. You know what I'm talking about? Nephew, sis, old man, old lady. Hey, you know what I'm talking about? Don't let them mind mold you into that bullshit, bro. Look at shit with your own eyes, man. You know what I'm talking about? Hopefully you got some worthy common sense, but look at shit with your own eyes, bro. You know what I'm talking about? Because your common sense, this is what I keep telling y'all, common sense is the best game you can ever have. Common sense is gonna let you know when game is being ran. You know what I'm talking about? And with that one right there, I'm up out of here. If you don't remember nothing else, always remember it don't cost nothing just to show a little bit of love.